very flawed. And when you're down here with me, you won't go!
Supernatural.
Zombie movies.
Pornographic.
Action movies.
Slasher.
Like thriller.
A mystery.
People have enjoyed a state of fear for a long time, but only the appearance of the cinema made depiction of fear as real and graphical as real life can be. Over the course of the 20th century, horror movies of all kinds, from crudely primitive to rather intellectual, have been extremely popular and remain to be. But why? Horror first began in literature. The word horror derives from the verb horror, spelled H-O-R-R-E-R-E, meaning to tremble, bristle, or shudder in fear or loathing. The first time the word horror came into play was with Horace Walpole's 1764 novel, The Castle of Ontario. This novel was full of supernatural shocks and mysteries. Horror in literature left a legacy that helped propel this genre into films. If there had not been such a legacy of literature works, then we may not have some of the horror movies we do today. Even now, some of the greatest horror movies are based on old horror stories like Frankenstein and Dracula that were both written in the 1800s.
I don't know. Personally, the horror aspect of it, the screaming and such, it actually intrigues me. I like it. It's both mysterious and scary, but more on the mysterious side because there's always a deeper part to the movies. You actually look for it.
They are interesting, and they're not something that you get to see every day, because it's not often that you see a ghost and get really scared by it.
I like the challenge, you know, to be like not scared. It's hard to describe.
Give you a sense of excitement.
You get to be scared without any real danger, and it's a real exhilaration, and you get kind of an adrenaline rush because of it, but you know you're not actually in any harm, which is very nice for Americans to know.
Gives them a thrill.
I think people are always want to see something that they're not used to.
Fantasy-like.
Because they like suspense and they like being scared.
I guess it gives them strong emotions, which are usually appealing to some people.
It's like, I think people like to feel fear, but like they're safe fear. Because it's not like actually happening to them.
Oh, I think tremendously.
I think people have been more accepting of them lately, like they really want to see them more. I think there are a lot more being made and everything. I mean, it was a long time ago, it was kind of just Hitchcock making them, and he was kind of like a trailblazer for them, and it was kind of like he was pretty out there with his thinking, and now it's a lot more accepted than it was back in his time.
I think a lot of things with horror movies have really changed. I think now that we have more special effects and things like that, I think they keep getting scarier and scarier, and they keep evolving with the people.
People's view of horror movies has definitely changed over time. I'm guessing it was probably used to be something like only deviants would do. Ooh, those people, they must be scary. They watch scary movies. Creepy. Those people are weird.
I think that as they get more sophisticated and the effects get better, people tend to enjoy them more.
We're getting like a lot more like bloody and like desensitized to like gory things.
Before, I'm anxious because I'm excited to see it.
I think before, that's when I'm the most scared before, because you don't know what's going to happen.
During the movie, I started to get like really into it.
Yeah, this is exciting. Let's go. Yeah, bring on the scary stuff, man.
And during the horror movie, I think it's either like scary or it's like stupid.
And then after, I'll just be like, that was really screwed up, and I shouldn't really have watched that because I'm like scared.
Sometimes I'm like, what did I just watch? Because it was so bad, you know.